Alright, so I'm gonna try to get this toolbox tour done so I can have it for shop insurance, stuff like that. So I'm a heavy equipment tech, first year, just graduated tech school. I worked for the local cat dealer when I was in school. Now I'm out of school. I'm supposed to move and then start working for a John Deere construction equipment dealer, but that's on hold right now because of the COVID situation or whatever. So figured while my box is at home waiting for everybody to open shit back up, I can do a tour. So we'll do the boring drawers first. First off, I guess I just want to point out that I'm not a Matco fanboy. I do like some Matco stuff, but I also don't like a lot of the Matco stuff because a lot of it is just rebranded. But when I was in college, I got 60% off all the Matco stuff I bought. So with that being said, when I got 60% off list price on the Matco stuff, most of the time it ended up being cheaper or around the same price as buying the equivalent tool on Amazon or whatever else. And so why not get the Matco stuff that you can warranty on the truck rather than ordering it? So yeah, do boring drawers first. We got personal drawer where I keep my keys, safety glasses, paper, markers, all that kind of stuff. Measuring drawer, dial indicator, micrometer, magnets, mag tray, magnifying glass, measuring tape, bolt gauges, random drawer tape, zip ties, stuff like that goes in there. Extra bolts, parts, hacksaw, lugs off generators. Oh, this is junk drawer stuff that I don't use a whole lot. Snap-on bag, extra Milwaukee charger, rain suit, extra socket rails, gloves, speaker. This is a top. This is a custom top I made. I made it myself, put that on there. So a lot cheaper than buying one from Matco or whatever. So socket drawer. So we got 1/2 inch torque wrench, 3/8 torque wrench, ADB, Matco ADB, standard 1/2 inch impacts, which are just Sunex sockets, but these sets are the same price as buying Sunex online with my discount, so that's why I got all that stuff again. 1/2 inch chrome, 3/8 impacts, 3/8 chrome, 1/4 inch chrome, 1/4 inch extension in there, 1/2 inch extensions, impact, adapters, swivels. These are just the ADB swivels also. Somehow I ended up with 3 of them, but they do work good. I've used that one a lot and it's still solid, not floppy or anything yet. So Sunex 3/8 impact, hex, standard. It's an assortment of standard 12 points I have. Don't see a whole lot of 12-point fasteners anymore, so I just have some random ones I've collected for driveline bolts and head bolts, stuff like that. Wing nut sockets for running wing nuts, off posts for holding batteries in, skid steers, stuff like that. Triple squares. You don't see those on heavy equipment much, but I had a Volkswagen and they had a lot of triple squares on those. Some random Torx bits, stuff like that I found in machines working at the cat dealer. The Matco Torx, and long and short hex bit set. It's a nice foam case, but it does take up quite a bit of space. But for now, it's fine. 3/8 chrome extensions, 3/8 impact extensions. These are Matco. These are cheap ones on Amazon. These are Nico. These 2 are Matco. Yeah, these are all on Amazon. These are Matcos. Then they got the metric impact hex, metric 12 points that I use sometimes. metric 1/2" impacts. Those are ADB also. Metric 1/2" chrome. Metric 3/8 impacts, which I'm not a huge fan of the set. The sockets work fine, but obviously it skips 15, 16, and 18, which I've needed a couple times. So I'll probably just, I don't know, maybe fill those in or get another set down the line. But 3/8 chrome with a random. This is a 21 3/8 drive. This is a mid-length 10 mil. More have a 1/4" extension and wobble in there, and then these are 1/4" chromes. I don't use 1/4" a lot, but we got my Matco 1/4", Craftsman 1/4", stubby Matco 1/4". I guess tiny. Found that one in a machine. Also, short 3/8. And then, like all these red handle ones, I dipped them myself. They were standard handle ratchets, and then I dipped them, which they actually held up pretty good. I don't think they do get really dirty though. But I got like the spray little brake clean on towel or whatever, wipes it right off. But we got a Matco 3/8 15" locking flex head. That's probably my favorite. Probably my favorite ratchet right now. This is a Pittsburgh flex head somebody gave me, 3/8. I actually beat on this one a lot. This is the one I'll give to people if they ask me for one, but I beat on a lot, and it's actually impressed me a little bit for the $20 or whatever it is. 30" Matco locking flex head. Big guy. I've used that one a little bit. I'm a little worried in some situations if I'm really hanging on it or something, I'm just gonna grenade this head, but we'll just have to wait and see. That's why I got this. I try to use a breaker bar if I can. It's shorter, 1/2". I think that's it for the socket drawer. It's probably my favorite drawer. Wrenches, probably the heaviest drawer too, to be honest. Matco 4-way angle wrenches from 3/8 to 1 1/4". These are supposed to be the same thing as, like, these are supposed to be the 30/60, so the same as the snap-ons and stuff. But from what I've seen, I feel like, I don't know, I haven't compared them in person, but from pictures it looks like the snap-on, and now Tecton makes the same thing too. The 30-degree head is a little more angled than on the Matcos, but these are way cheaper than the snap-ons, especially with the discounts, which I got discount from Snap-on too, but even with both discounted prices, these are like $300 cheaper. And I haven't had any issues with them yet, not being able to fit in areas. So then we got Matco from Matco Standards, 1/4" to 1 1/4". They do have their version or whatever, the flag drive or whatever. Haven't read anything off with any of them yet, I guess. So they're thicker. They're a little thicker, which I don't mind on these bigger ones. Don't hurt your hands so bad. I made these solid strand wire that you just wrap around a broom handle, stick it in there, and stick your wrenches in it. Works really well, actually. Pittsburgh jumbo angle wrenches, 1 3/8 to 2". Really just for hydraulic lines and stuff like that. So I haven't had any issues with using the cheap ones for the big ones yet. These are, I don't even know where these came from, but these are Vim offset wrenches, from the micro ones, up to like a 5/8. What was that, 7/32 up to 5/8. Don't really use those. Crow's feet, adjustable. The junk wrenches for cutting up and stuff like that. 17 line wrench. Alright, then just die grinder wrenches, extra set. Here's a metric, extra long ratcheting wrench, zero offset ratcheting in, which I like. 8 to 24. Those work really well. Matco from 6 to 24. Here's Matco, and then the 25 to 32 is here's gear wrench. Same thing on the Matcos there. The drive or whatever. Like, the key wrench has a little something similar. I don't know. I've got up to 32 mil. I don't know if there's any deer guys or heavy equipment guys out there that use anything bigger than a 32 metric wrench. Let me know, or if the standard equivalent will work or what, because I don't know if I've been thinking about getting maybe a couple bigger metrics, like a 40, what do I need, like a 36, 41, 46 maybe. I don't remember exactly what I was looking for, but oh, I forgot to say too, is all the Matcos are all spline drive on the box end, which I haven't had any problems with, and I like it for square plugs. Yes, I think that's it for the wrench drawer. A plier drawer, C-clamp vice grips, snapper and pliers, vice grips, needle nose vice grips, large crescents, filter pliers, pair of scissors, a couple random pairs of pliers, Irwin side cutters, cheap bent tip needle nose. This was a Matco set, which these three I haven't had problems with. These are garbage. The tips, they're just too flimsy. You can squeeze them in your hands, and the tips are too thin, which they're nice for low torque, I guess, when you need the really thin tips. But I've warrantied them once already in a year, so I got the snap-ons to replace it. Those are awesome. And then this is like the heavy-duty snap-on sets, the long cutters, long needle nose, and then the huge, like 9-inch screwdrivers, Matco screwdriver set, random screwdriver set for hitting with hammers and whatnot, pocket screwdrivers, the seal puller screwdriver. These are the Mac pocket pry bars, which when I'm at work, depending on the day, one of these three goes in my shirt pocket. So, Matco scraper, Allen wrenches, T-handle torques, Mayhew, jumbo Mayhew picks, small picks from Harbor Freight, a couple bigger picks, hammers. I don't know, I mean, they're hammers, I guess. So, these three are probably the ones I use most. This it's a Matco head, but it came with a wood handle. I hate wood handle, so don't use that too much. This is the 4-pound Wilton dead blow, and to be honest, I think these are garbage. Like the Wilton sledges and stuff are awesome, but their dead blows are they're rubber. You see, I've barely used this one, and it's already tearing the head. So this is what they look like after any significant amount of use, which they warrantied it once, and I keep this one just for whatever purpose. But I imagine if I call them or email them again in another 6 months or a year, they're going to tell me, too bad. And this is Matco dead blow and snap-on dead blow. And we got punches and pry bars, set of files, seal puller, lady slipper pry bar, lineman bar, 25-inch Matco, and then this was a Dominator set. So we got these three smaller ones, and then it came with the 58-inch too, and then we got a cheaper set of small pry bars. I think it's an old transmission shaft. I don't remember what I cut it out of for a big punch set. Some piston pins that I use for punches or screwdrivers or whatever, which those are just nice to have because they're really hard. So An old bean head shaft that broke for a big punch, and then a big bolt that uses a punch. Air tools, 1/2-inch air gun, blow gun, bag grinders. These are awesome. They're quiet and they have a ton of power. We got cut-off wheels, wire brushes, discs, cheap drill bits, bit driver, air tool grease gun, air tool grease, air tool oil, power drawer, Milwaukee 1/2-inch, Milwaukee drill. Those are both awesome. Milwaukee charger batteries. M18 light. Thing works good. 14-4 charger batteries. 3/8 ratchet. 3/8 impact. These things are awesome. Keep waiting for them to come out with a brushless version of that, but we'll see. My sad electrical drawer. Multimeter, strippers, crimpers, pin tool, extra flashlights. Keep the rechargeable one in my pocket. Don't buy the string lights off the tool truck. Buy them on Amazon. If you got a good tool truck guy, he'll still warranty them for you too. So, test light, test leads, random wires, another flashlight, bunch of connectors. And then here we got, oh, that's where that went, my air conditioning bucket from school. Tub of towels, pig mat, 3 jaw pullers, some big straps, some extra chains, shackle hooks, smaller straps, chemicals, oil test containers, strap wrench for oil filters, form a funnel. These things are awesome. Leftover silicone and lever plate from an engine I built. Yeah. So, I think that's it, guys. Thanks.